my channel. Welcome to a new vlog. I just woke up. Excuse the groggy voice. First things first, we're gonna make some coffee. I wanted to show you what I've been doing lately because, as you guys know, like sometimes I get in phases where I'm getting coffee out way too much, and then sometimes I'm very good and I'm making my own coffee. And for the past month I've been doing my own coffee. I bought liquid espresso shots. You basically just take the shot. Oops, I forgot to do ice. So first we're gonna put some ice. Take our shot. Get a little bit of almond milk in there. And then I fill the rest up with water. So it's basically an Americano with almond milk. That is so good. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I'm fighting a really nasty cystic pimple today. So I've just been keeping patches on it for the past like 24 hours, it feels like. Anyways, on the agenda for today, we are going to go to the grocery store. I need food in my house, and I've been so good lately about cooking my own meals. So I just want to make sure I'm stocking up on food before my fridge is empty. And then I'm getting a nail appointment. I have a nail appointment. I also have a lash lift appointment this evening. I usually don't get lash lifts or lash perms, but because I have a photo shoot next week, I figured why not take that extra step. My friend owns the lash business here in Busan, so it's also a great way for me to support her. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take Cleo out on our walk. By the way, I'm wearing the infamous t-shirt. If you watched my last video, I got this t-shirt and I just can't stop wearing it. I think I need to get like some more that are like the same material because I just love how this feels. It's like so comfortable and slouchy. All right, I'll see you guys a little bit later on. Smoothie of the day. Okay, this is actually so good. I'm surprised because I only did half of one frozen banana, but it still just completely tastes like banana. I don't even taste the spinach. Alright, just finished. I am so happy with how these turned out. If you guys didn't know, I've been going to my nail guy for 4 years. I feel like I always brag about that because I do feel like it's a flex that I found somebody who I trust so much, and I'm always so happy with the result. But they're just very basic, and I feel like I will literally never get sick of this style. But anyways, I am heading home. I'm so excited to see little Cleo. The weather is so good, but I'm currently in this area called Jeompodong. This is where I first lived when I moved to Korea, and I always get questions about like, okay, where should I go in Busan? This is such a good place. You could literally spend days and days and days just wandering around because like there's so many cafes and restaurants and stores in here. You literally will never get sick of it. Oh, look, this place is pet friendly. a long nap. You need to take a long nap, please. Go get your snack. Go get your snack. Okay, so I have about 2 hours until my lash appointment, so I'm going to eat, take Cleo on a really long walk, and do a little bit of work if I have some time. But because I am just back in my house for a little bit, I'm gonna do like a warm and cold hot press on this pimple and just kind of show you guys what I do when I get these big old mountains. Oh my gosh. You have no idea how much I just want to pop this thing, but you guys know it's not a good idea. So I'm just gonna take a warm towel that has like a little bit of warm water and just literally hold this for like, I don't know, a minute. These kinds of pimples are like the worst to deal with because they take so long to, like, number one, they take forever to come to the surface, and then once they're on the surface, I feel like it's just such a slow burner for them to finally get popped. But learn it from me, don't pick at your pimples because then you're gonna have scars, and scars are so annoying to deal with. I'm actually gonna be using the Perito All Care Recovery Cica Aid patches because these contain hydrocolloid, which is what's really gonna like suck all of the gunk out. Like, you guys can literally see there's so much crap inside there. So obviously just make sure your hands are clean. All right, now it's on there. It's hopefully gonna suck everything out within the next, I would say, like 6 or 7 hours. Okay, lunchtime, I'm gonna make a really quick and easy, it's kind of like a breakfast scramble, but for lunch. It feels so good to like actually be motivated to cook my own meals and stuff, because I'm sure you guys have gotten in those phases before where you just like want to eat takeout all the time. But if you are trying to like transition back over to cooking for yourself a lot, the number one thing I would say that helps is just start with very basic meals that require very little prep or cooking. So for example, like everything I just cooked was like a one pan type of thing, because I feel like that's much more sustainable compared to having to spend like hours and hours and hours like cooking a single meal every single night. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love making complex meals, but I just feel like for getting back into healthy cooking, keeping it simple is really like the secret. All right, I finally caved in and put some real clothes on. So I'm just wearing some denim shorts, a black top, and then I have on this Billabong Pipeline trucker hat, and I'm thinking I might just like stop at a patio cafe while I'm out because it's really nice weather and I can do some work on my phone, and Cleo loves sitting out, so it's just a win-win for both of us. So let's go outside. Cleo! Daddy! So long. Wow. You okay? Okay. Hi guys, it is a couple days later now. Last time we talked was when I was getting my eyelash perm. I'm very, very happy with the result. I don't have any product or anything on my lashes, and I just feel like they are popping. So that's a good feeling when you're like happy with a service you pay for. It is now Monday, and I wanted to come on and chat with you about a very big decision I made over the weekend, and something that I really do feel like is going to change my life for the better. And I mainly wanted to talk about this because I'm super interested to hear, look at my hair, sorry, I washed it, so I'm straightening it right now. But I'm very interested to hear if you guys have any experience with something similar. So I have decided to quit drinking alcohol. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I never expected to make this decision because I'm not the type of person who has a drink every single day. I honestly have not blacked out from alcohol in probably over 3 years. I never really suffered like bad hangovers until about a year ago. I went on a medication, and that specific medication was very strong, and it was very like highly advised to not drink on it, and I'm not on it anymore, but my body still like is unable to process alcohol as good as I was able to before. Does that make sense? Like, what I'm trying to say is I basically get really, really bad hangovers, and I would say like in the house, like if I'm having dinner with my boyfriend, like I can have a beer, just like one beer, and I'm fine. But when I go out with a friend, I cannot just have one drink. Even if I tell myself before, okay, just have one drink, I just can't do it. Pretty much I went to a wine festival this past Saturday night, and it was like I got like a gifted ticket for the sake of posting on my Instagram about it. So you guys probably saw me post there if you're on my Instagram. And I had told myself before, you know, you're gonna go and just have like a couple glasses because I have a really important photo shoot tomorrow that I knew like I didn't want to drink a lot because it would make my face puffy, and I also am just aware of the fact that I get very hungover now, like very, very hungover. And so I went, and sure enough, like I did not just have like 1 or 2 glasses. I probably had 3 or 4. I was not sloppy. I was not like drunk all over the place. I came home at a reasonable hour. I was home by like 10 p.m. I took Cleo for a walk for like an hour and a half. I completely like was fine putting myself to bed. You know, I did my skincare. I plugged my phone in, all that kind of stuff. So it wasn't the fact that I was like too intoxicated, but it's just that like my body cannot handle alcohol anymore the next day. So, you know, I woke up yesterday, and I can't even explain to you. I'm gonna save you guys from the graphic details, but it was just the worst situation I've ever been in post alcohol. I couldn't even keep like a sip of water down. Tried to eat like a little bit of like banana, couldn't keep that, literally couldn't keep anything down. And I was able to eventually like get myself to the pharmacy. Thank God there's a pharmacy right around the corner, open on Sunday here, and the pharmacist was able to like give me this whole concoction of stuff to help my liver. But I honestly just woke up yesterday morning, and I just like, I feel like I just had this epiphany. Like I'm just like, it's just so not worth it anymore, because you know what? Before I went to that wine festival, I was feeling so anxious all day because I knew that I was at risk of having a really bad hangover the following day. So it's like, at this point, I'm anxious before I go out to drink, and then I'm drinking, and then I'm anxious when I get home because I'm worried about the hangover. It feels like such a natural decision right now for me to just be done. Summer is the season that I am in like the drinky type of mood. I love a cold beer with my dinner. I love going out for a glass of wine. And on top of that, like there's several events this summer I'm going to, like weddings or having friends come from across the world to visit me. And I know it's gonna be difficult for me to like resist the urge, but I just want to come on and share that with you guys, because this is a decision I never expected myself to make. But then when I woke up yesterday morning and I just felt that amount of like pain, I'm just like, there's no other decision to make. I don't want to like come across as like shaming people that drink or anything like that, because I don't. Like, I know so many people that are responsible drinkers. They'll have like one, not even, they'll have like a glass, you know, and then they'll be like, all right, we're done. So I never want to come across as that type of person that I'm like, you know, shaming or like thinking I'm better than someone for this choice. But I just wanted to share because I'm sure some of you guys are probably going through the same thing, whether it's with alcohol or I don't know, like sugar. There's so many things that we can abuse. And like, once again, like I wasn't addicted to alcohol. Like it wasn't that type of situation. It's just the fact that my body cannot handle it like after the fact. So that is my big life update. But the funny thing is I don't actually even go out and drink that much anymore. I would say like maybe once a month I go like out.
but I do crave the taste of alcohol all the time. If I have, you know, a plate of pasta, I'm like, oh, a glass of white wine would go so well with this. Or if I go get like Korean barbecue, I'm like, oh, we gotta get some beer, you know. So it's just gonna be interesting to see how I go about fighting the urge. But I'm gonna keep you guys updated, and I would just love to hear if you guys have any experience with something similar. It does not have to be with alcohol, but like, is there anything that you've just cut out cold turkey? I just wanted to share it with you guys, and I know some people are probably like, girl, calm down, it's been 24 hours, but I woke up this morning feeling like so happy, knowing that I'm never gonna have to be that hungover. I'm never gonna have to be hungover again, probably. And I also want to mention, I'm just quitting for the time being. Maybe one day I will be able to have the personality of being able to only have one glass, but I just don't think right now I can like compromise to that. So I'm just more comfortable with cutting everything out. I personally love like seltzers. I love fun fizzy drinks and like sparkling waters and stuff like that. So my plan is just to keep those in my fridge so that if I ever get the urge, I just have it there. The same thing has kind of helped me with eating healthy. I was also talking to my friend Hiiii, who has her own journey with something similar. She told me when you go to a bar, have like a specific drink that's your fun drink. And then that way it still feels like, you know, you're not missing out on anything. So she told me hers is just like a tonic water, and I think that's awesome. So maybe I can just do like, you know, like an Aperol spritz without the alcohol in it or something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my hair. What a difference. By the way, I got so many compliments this weekend about my hair because it's gotten a lot longer. This is all my real hair. And the only thing I've been doing differently is, well, number one, I don't really use that much heat, but the 𝐒𝐃 shampoo and conditioner, I got it from Marshalls for like $6 or $7. It's so cheap, and it's literally made my hair grow so much. I could probably go for a trim because it's getting like dead at the bottom. But anyways, I am gonna go ahead and I think close the video off here because I feel like that's just everything I wanted to say. I wanted to get this on camera like while it feels this fresh, because I'm sure as the weeks go by, like I'm not gonna feel as like, I don't know, passionate about what I'm saying. I'm not sure, but I just wanted to share that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a very fun day of self-care that I had the other day, and then like having this big life epiphany, it feels good, and I'm ready to have a good summer. I am ready to not wake up feeling sick and like death anymore. If you've been looking for a sign, maybe this is it. I don't know, but that is about it. I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys.